panel says that when they came up in the first hearing, where Justice Sophia Well was, okay, you said you had not filed the application.
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, later on, at the reconstitution, they asked, actually, just like Council Agudde said, the court asked whether you had anything to say. You said you did not have anything to say until the record states that, and that you are just waiting for the judgment. And in any case, if you have those issues which you think should be considered as admission, were they part of the written submissions? Wait, let me finish. I'm sure they were part of the submissions, and I'm sure you responded to them. Unless you're saying that you did not respond to them in your written submissions. But when you were asked whether you had anything to add, you said you did not have anything. That is on the reconstitution day. You did not have anything to add, and you were just waiting for the judgment. And the panel went ahead and prepared the judgment based on whatever they had. I'm sure the points you are raising here were all points that were raised in their submissions, and you think they should admit to them. Yeah? But you think that maybe it should be in another procedure. But I'm sure they are considering them in their judgment. I don't know what their judgment is because I'm not part of the panel, but the head of panel says the judgment is ready, is to be delivered on Tuesday, and whatever you are bringing in now is actually new. You didn't mention it at the reconstitution stage when they asked you whether you had anything to add, and I don't know whether you think it will add much what the panel would consider in their judgment. And okay, before I say my decision, maybe you can.
My Lord, I have heard you clearly, and I need to say this. Why would the court call us every hearing to determine filing a format? And it wouldn't even be listed if the court has taken the position that this matter is already just waiting for judgment. The reason the court put us on the list as number one for pre-hearing is because the court recognizes that for 1.5 years it has been sitting with an application of a litigant which has not been fixed. For 1.5 years. Now we're talking of 5 days to Tuesday. But for 1.5 years, this court had our application, didn't fix it, and we are entitled to be heard. Whether we have merit or not, we are entitled to appear before the panel. We are now hearing the panel's views, not from the panel, but from a member of the court. And we think we are entitled to be heard by the panel, whether we make sense or not. This is our right. So, my view is that having been guided for the proceedings of the 5th May, that don't talk about anything else, is on the reconstitution. We came to the court as diligent litigants. We wanted to raise this issue of the application because after all, the practice of the court is applications will be heard and disposed of first if they can actually resolve the whole matter, because the courts are breaking down because of so many judgments and cases. So, for us, all we are saying, let us appear before the panel. Let us appear before the panel. It's our right as applicants, as appellants. Let's appear before the panel. The issues of whether or not the matters raised in our application are going to be considered in the judgment, these issues were considered. The reason why we filed the application separately is because our submissions, and right now I cannot recall, but the reason was they were not canvassed. This issue of the judgment was not canvassed. And it's our duty as officers of this court, as parties in proceedings in court, to bring to the attention of the court quickly that there is something admitted, so that judicial time is not wasted to write judgments and so on if something is admitted. So therefore, my Lord, our prayer is, let the court follow its procedure, which is come for prayer hearing, fix our application, and then a decision can be made. So that's our position.
Okay, you said you wanted to save judicial time.
Yes.
You did not manage to save judicial time. You already spent judicial time in writing judgment. You wanted to help them to see where people are admitted. But they also, they look at everything.
My Lord, we protest. We protest the manner in which the court has handled us, because we have filed an application in this court for 1 year and a half. We have not been heard. And now we've been told
Mr.
that...
Wema, just listen. You say...
Yes.
Okay. You say you wanted to save judicial time, to save the judicial time, so that you point out what has been admitted and what has not been admitted. Unless you're saying that they brought out new points in their written submissions, which you are saying they should not consider. But otherwise, if you just wanted to save on judicial time, that is really, you've not done that, because they've already spent the judicial time. Their judgment is ready, please. So, and I'm sure they've considered everything.
My Lord, they have not. That's why we filed the application.
They have not.
They have picked, that's why we filed the application. When we were doing the submissions, my Lord, we were strictly dealing with the grounds. This issue of admission comes later when they file their submissions. And then at that point, we realize that actually there is an admission and we need to save court's time. So the proceedings of fifth, my Lord, the proceedings of fifth that my colleague is talking about, that we say we have nothing more to say, having been guided that the court will only deal with reconstitution, we were not expected to raise issues of the application. Besides, it was filed in the court. It was filed.
Whether you had anything else to say. You did not raise the issue of the application.
No, the application was in court, my Lord. I don't validate an application because I've spoken about it. I validate it when I filed it. And you had called me for reconstitution. And you called me today for a pre-hearing. If there was a judgment, I didn't need to be called here. I would just receive a judgment.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe I wasted your time calling you because I had...
No, my Lord, we protest.
I had not talked to the head of the panel.
We need to see the head of the panel. We protest this.
You can protest.
It's not fair.
This can be referred to...
Yes, let's go and see the head of the panel. We can't allow this.
Because it's Tuesday.
No, we shall go and see him. We shall look for him.
Where are you?
My Lord, this will not end here. We are not going to accept that a party can be muzzled for 1 year and a half. We are not heard, and then we are told all of a sudden there's a judgment. No, this will not happen. We object in the strongest terms. This is muzzling. We shall not accept this. Hear us and dismiss the application. Why is the court afraid of our parties? We are saying the court will be interested in what we are saying. We are saying a party has admitted. This is a routine application. What is going on here? I don't know. My Lord, I introduced my client. I have one client. I have one client.